All right, so our next presenters are Sarah Fernandez, VP PR and Communication from Accor, and Annelise Berton, Senior Manager, Brand PR, IMEA and Seek IHE. Stage is yours.
All right. So with its origin tracking back to ancient civilization, the Big Bang moment when PR came to existence is debatable. So knowing is it that old, how many of you this year have included PR in their commercial strategy? Thank you, Mona. All right. So today, we will explain what PR is and how PR benefits your commercial strategy. But before that, before delving into what public relations is, there are 3 misconceptions around PR. Sorry, need to just manage a little bit the clicker. So PR is not advertising. We don't pay for PR when we do PR. PR is not a copy-paste job. So we're not copy-pasting from your marketing brochure or your website into a press release. And PR is not a spin. I wish we could be doing magic every time you're needing a press release, but we don't. We need to have some work and work together as a team. So if we look at advertising and public relation, what's the difference? I think I'm just going to highlight a few of them. So we don't, as I mentioned, we don't pay for PR. It's mainly earn. It's based on networking, relationship with media. What else? It's a guaranteed placement when you do advertising, whether with PR, it's up to again, the relationship you have with the media and whether the theme and the moment is right for them to speak about either your property, your product, your restaurant. And it builds trust with your audience, where advertising, it's a place, I mean, look, when you open a magazine, between an ad and an article, what are you going to follow? Are you going to look at the ad, or are you going to look and base your decision in going to a hotel or restaurant based on the experience the author wrote about? A lot of people say PR is free. It's not. There is some fees. It's just less expensive than advertising. We pay for agencies, we pay for influencers, and just a little bit of the work we're doing, or the content we're doing. So if we look at what it is, in today's fast-paced and interconnected world, the art of public relation has become really indispensable for organization. So I'm just going to highlight a few from that slide, but reputation management, I think, is an important one. Is the review and response to craft a positive image and feel of your brand and or leadership. Then reputation management can lead into crisis management. I think I'm not wishing anyone in the audience to go through. Community relations, so it's everything to do with your CSR, the various coordinating activities you're doing, networking and events, direct relations, sharing with your clients, your guests, any stakeholders really, and on media, so it's uncovering and developing opportunities to place newsworthy stories or events. And I think the most important on that slide is the content development. So it's either creating articles and content that can be shared via multi-channel marketing communication opportunities, so whether it be an article, influencers, or even with your team. So PR has shifted in the past few years, and unless you have a great story, groundbreaking news, pay for play. So what you think news is not necessarily news for a journalist or influencer, and that's what Sarah's going to go through in the next couple of minutes.
Thank you, Annelise. I think now that we know what PR is, let's talk about how does PR affect the guest journey. And the truth is, PR touches every single one of the layers of the guest journey. But there's 4 impact zones where PR can really shift the needle, so to say. One is the dream aspect. The dream is when we're creating hotel features, destination features, which really showcase your product. The next is the planning. Now, this could be more commercial-led features where it could be a call to action, it could be a special offer. We're all commercial people in this room, we love offers. The next is, of course, the booking stage, which let's all hope would be on our ownbrand.com website, but let's be honest, chances are it will be on another website, so what content are you placing on there? And then, of course, there's the sharing side of things. Once the guest leaves, they have an experience, they share it on review websites, on social media. So are you engaging with them as a hotel or as a product to make sure that they remain engaged to who you are and what you do? Next, and as Annelies was just mentioning, is what type of content is there to really affect those different layers? First and foremost is the media preferred one, which is news. That's something exclusive or exciting. It's not a listing. Second is, of course, the commercial or offers. This is not the preferred type for media. And then the third one is an advertorial, which is a combination of both, and it gives you really control, but it also gives you that editorial feel with a brand look and feel as well. Let's talk about social media influencers. Big elephant in the room. Some of us love them, some of us hate them, but the fact is they're here to stay. So they are friends, it's just how do you use them and how can they really help you? Last but certainly not least is how can you make the most of PR in your commercial plans? We've put together a few of our pet peeves as PR people. We hope this helps you to really involve your PR teams into your commercial plans. One we really want to highlight as the final one is, it's not lastminute.com. We're not magicians. It doesn't matter how much we network with the media. If the print magazine has gone out, we can't get you into the print magazine. So please keep us in mind from the beginning of your commercial plans, as you would with any of the other media and any of the other levers. But I'm going to let somebody else tell everybody how important PR is.
Yeah, everyone knows Bill Gates. Just a little story. Back in the days, a few decades ago, no one was believing that home computers was something that was going to happen. So Bill Gates invited a few journalists to Seattle and tell his story, accompany them into Microsoft and explain to them how it is important for people to have a home computer. It was just his relationship, networking with the journalists that I think now it's history. We all have a computer in our home. So if you have the last dollar to spend, spend it with PR.
Thank you.
you.